Hello and welcome back to my messy garage. This is a tank bag, specifically a Givi XS307. Uses the tank ring system. I bought this GS about a year ago now, and no, at the beginning of the year, 6 months ago. And it came with that, and I've always used tank bags. Always. I've had a number. There's a couple, Bagster, which are fantastic. I've had them on 3 separate bikes. Still keeping that because I'm sure I'll have another bike that uses it. But I am a top box convert, and I love them. Middle age, I guess. Hence the GS also. But I still like to have a little bit of frontal access, if you'll take my meaning. Especially when touring, always good to be able to just grab hold of your wallet or your phone or your external battery or your map or your paperwork if you're unfortunate enough to get stopped by the gendarme, as we have here. So the way this works is with that. Now, this very conveniently is movable. You can refix this 4 screws from the back to the front. You have 5 separate positions, and this is very helpful, especially on the GS, because of the shape of the tank. I'm going to attempt to put this on the tank. However, that is quite stiff, which is a good thing because it's not going to fall off, but it is also a little difficult to get off. Now, one hand, right, okay, so on is easy, just like that. Just give it a push, and we'll go through the features and functions here. I always like a tank bag with side pockets. These are a little snug, I have to say. They're a bit tight, but instant access for spare keys, your wallet if you're traveling. Probably don't want to leave it in there when you walk into a shop, but earplugs perhaps. Another one on the right hand side, makes sense. A map pocket. You have to, if you're going to use that as a map pocket, you'd have to fold it up quite small. I quite like a paper map when I'm traveling, as well as using the GPS, because I like to actually get a big overview of where I am or where I'm going to, or the overall route. It's just nice to have in my head exactly where you are. Obviously I started off touring without GPS. I always did it with paper maps in the past. Waterproof zips. It remains to be seen how waterproof they are. I haven't even used this yet. As you can see, I've still got the tags on it. Seems to be pretty well made. Access into the map area. It also comes with this, so that you could actually use a larger map should you choose to put this on top of it. Also, it is large enough, and as they quite conveniently tell you, excuse my directional or lack of directional ability with my phone, tablet holder. You could put an iPad in there. You could have a very big GPS, which could be useful. Waterproof cover in silver. Also comes with a high-vis cover, a shoulder strap. This, I'm not too sure about this. I think it just sort of gets in the way. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I guess, I don't know how waterproof that would be. In fact, probably not as waterproof as this, but it depends. If you're just doing a short trip, you could just lob everything in there, cinch it up, and away you go. It is expandable with these zips on the bottom. That goes around the circumference. quite easily. Carry handle on the back, little hook there for whatever you prefer to hook onto it. Now on this bike, this is why having the adjuster was so useful. Now, if you look at the side there, when riding with a big jacket on, I probably just about touched that and pulled all the way back on the adjustment. The bars just touch it. And I'm okay with that. I mean, over the years, I've had a couple of tank bags that hit the handlebars of one bike or another, but that is fine. And with the GS bars being ending up all the way out here, it's no bother. No bother at all. You've also got, for your connections, for example, I have double USB socket there, so should I want to charge my phone or an external battery, excuse me, that is the hole that it would go through. Well built. It's Givi. Givi. It's a nice unit, actually. I quite like it. It's not as big as any of my other tank bags, but it's all I need these days, because when I tour, I will just use that for my grab bits and bobs. I have a 30-litre waterproof Ortlieb roll bag on the back, and then this just gets filled with, what do I put in there? Waterproof over trousers, a pump. I've got one of those teeny tiny pumps. Look at this. Look at that. Tiny. It's like 4 fag packets. A repair kit. And basically that's it. And then what happens is, if and when I stop for a wander, I can actually put my crash helmet, and as long as I take the liners out of my jacket, I can fold it all up, squeeze it in there with my crash helmet. But if it's dry, I'll generally use a U-lock and just attach my helmet to that. But that's how I travel. And that is a nice unit. I think I paid £100 for that, 110 euros, something like that. I completely forget now. I got it in, I ordered it online. It came from Germany. I live in France. Ta-da, obviously. Givi XS307. Nice, well made, good size for a weekend or even 2 weeks touring with your major luggage in the back. Recommended. Go out and get one.